Okay, good morning. We're looking at a STIHL MS171, and I noticed, well, I didn't notice the other day I was using it, and the actual chain came off the blade. So I'm just going to turn around and show you what I found. Right, so I'm going to give it a good clean and then with an airline and whatnot. And if you can have a look, can you see there? Look on the teeth on the clutch housing. They're quite badly worn. See the grooves? There we go. I'm going to kill that chicken. So I looked online for this. I thought, oh, it's going to be expensive for a clutch housing for this, the whole thing. And eBay sell them for $8.90. I'll put a link in the description, but I think it was $8.99, something like that. Well, £9. And you get two housings, two full clutch assemblies, including the centrifugal clutch on the outside and a different cog. I'll show you that now actually. Okay, so what you get in the box. So I was thinking, what the? So they send you, oh, that chicken, it's laid an egg, and it's like telling everybody, I've laid an egg, look at me. Anyway, so you get that, which is, let's have a look. So the clutch housing comes like that, and then you've got this, it's slightly different look. So your teeth are bigger on this one. And that's why I'm thinking, well, they sent me the wrong one, but they haven't. So let me have a look. Right, so just takes out the bag. All right, so what you get, you don't get the nut. That's my nut, original. So I got two of these. I don't know why. They look identical to me. I can't figure out why. And then you get this, the clutch housing, centrifugal clutch. So when this spins around, these force their way out, and then they grip to the inside of the clutch housing. But then we have this little didgeridoo. So I'm not too sure which way. There's no instructions, so I presume it goes on like that. And I have tested it, and the chain does go around it, so that will make it the circumference of this drive slightly larger. How will that make the chain react? I do not know. Then you get a roller bearing, which is that one there. That goes in, so I presume it goes on the shaft, but we will see, because we're going to take this apart after I've cleaned it. So I'll bring you back in a second. I just popped a screwdriver in the circlip and it just popped out, so I'm not going to put it back in, but it's easy. I just used an ordinary screwdriver. There we go. Popped it in the groove and it just popped out. So that's out. So I'll put that down there, take this washer off, pop him down there. Now this housing should come off. Right, let me give it a bit of a whirl. Okay, it will come off very easily if you disengage the clutch, the actual brake. Yeah, so there we go. So underneath there then you've got the roller bearing, which is okay, and then you've got your clutch as well. Centrifugal clutch, I think they call it. Anyway, so it looks like there's another knot holding that on. So we'll take the roller bearing off, put it to one side, and now I'll get a spanner to fit that. Looks like a 17, I think, by the look of it. Could be more. Inside the clutch housing is a little bit worn. Can you see that? The grooves? And there's quite a bit of a groove down the bottom there. So a good thing to do, take the housing off. It's quite straightforward, just pull that back and then this should pop off like that. And then we've got to undo the spark plug. So we've got to take this off, and then we've got to take the plug out, and we've got to put a tool or something to hold the piston, because then we have to undo the clutch, and this bolt here it's one unit. So what you do is you put a socket 19mm on there, and then we have to persuade it a little bit gently and go clockwise. To undo it is a clockwise position. Okay, while we're at it, we'll give the filter a clean as well. So that's just these two little tabs, lift them up and then pull that off like that, and we'll give that a bit of a, we'll give that filter a clean, and we'll have a look and make sure we'll give it a blowout. Spark plug, remove it. Clean. Right, I've got to put something in that hole now. I'm thinking a small dowel of wood. Okay, so I used a bolt, quite a good size one. It just fits in. It just sat there and then it rested against this part here. And then just a small wrench, not too much, not massive leverage. Bear with me. Put my knee there, and then this. Okay, so we're going to finish this video off with some really bad news. That there, ladies and gentlemen, is a hole in my piston, because I said put a bolt in it. Do not put a bolt in there. I've just found out now. I watched a video on YouTube on how to hold your piston in place while you undo your clutch housing, okay, which is the video I was doing just now. Do not listen to anybody on YouTube. Do your own research. I did some research later on and found out that you can actually buy something called a piston stop, okay, which is like you just go into eBay and type in STIHL saw piston stop, and you can just get them that easily, about £7.50. Well worth it, and then you won't end up with one knackered chainsaw. Now whether I'm going to repair it, I probably will, but I'm going to get this all apart, which is a bit of a challenge, which I don't mind that. But what the hell, look at that. Okay, never mind. Right, I'm going to collect all this stuff up. I've got all the gear, look, everything to do with just a very stupid rookie mistake. So please, dear, be careful. Don't listen to anybody else. Don't even listen to me. Okay, do your own research. Take care. Catch you again in the next one.